Halloween, as it's celebrated in America today, has evolved over many centuries. It has become popular due to a number of cultural, commercial, and historic reasons.
We're going to give you a brief history of Halloween and then discuss why has it become so popular in America.
Halloween has its roots in ancient Celtic traditions, particularly the festival of Samhain, a pagan religious celebration to welcome the harvest at the end of the summer, when people would light bonfires and wear costumes to ward off ghosts. Celtic people believe that during the festival, spirits walked the earth.
In the 8th century, Pope Gregory III designated November the 1st as a time to honour saints. Soon after, All Saints' Day came to incorporate some of the traditions of Samhain. The evening before All Saints' Day was known as All Hallows' Eve, and later, Halloween.
In colonial New England, the celebrations of Halloween were extremely limited. This was due to the rigid Puritan belief systems there. Halloween celebrations were much more prevalent in Maryland and the other southern colonies.
As the different beliefs and customs of the indigenous American people merged with those of the different European ethnic groups, a distinctly American view of Halloween began to emerge. The first celebrations included play parties, which were public events designed to celebrate the first harvest. Neighbours would tell stories about the dead, tell each other's fortunes, and dance and sing.
In the late 1800s, there was a move in America to mold Halloween into a holiday about community and neighborly get-togethers, rather than something about ghosts and witchcraft. Halloween parties attended by both children and adults were the most common way to celebrate the holiday. There were games, festive food, and seasonal costumes.
By the 1920s and 1930s, Halloween had become a secular but community-centered holiday, with parades and town-wide Halloween parties as the featured entertainment. However, vandalism began to plague some celebrations in many communities during this time.
By the 1950s, town leaders had successfully limited vandalism, and Halloween had evolved into a holiday directed mainly at the young. Due to the high numbers of young children during the 50s baby boom, parties moved from town civic centres into the classroom or home, where they could be more easily accommodated.
Halloween has been celebrated in Scotland and Ireland for centuries. Scottish and Irish immigrants brought many of their Halloween customs to North America during the 19th century.
Let's look at some of these customs in more detail, starting with the carving of pumpkins as jack-o'-lanterns. These are carved lanterns most commonly made from a pumpkin, but originally they were carved from turnips. The name comes from the reported phenomenon of strange lights flickering over peat bogs called will-o'-the-wisps or jack-o'-lanterns. The name is also tied to the Irish legend of Stingy Jack, a drunkard who bargains with Satan and is doomed to roam the earth with only a hollowed turnip to light his way.
The history of trick-or-treating traces back to Scotland and Ireland. Here, the tradition of guising, or going house to house at Halloween and putting on a small performance to be rewarded by food or treats, dates back to at least the 16th century. It was known as guising because of the disguises put on by children to do their performances.
Another link to its origin is through the festival of Samhain, whereby Celtic people would leave food out to appease the spirits travelling the earth at night. Over time, people began to dress as these spirits in exchange for similar offerings of food and drink.
Nowadays, children dress in costumes and go from door to door asking for treats with the phrase, "trick or treat." The treat is some form of confectionery, usually candy or sweets. The trick refers to a threat, usually idle, to perform mischief on the residents if no treat is given.
The game of bobbing for apples has been played at Halloween parties for many years. In Celtic mythology, apples were strongly associated with the other world. The game traces back to a courting ritual that was part of a Roman festival honouring Pomona, the goddess of agriculture and abundance. Young men and women would be able to predict their future relationships based on the game.
Young women believed that on Halloween, they could divine the name or appearance of their future husband by doing tricks with yarn, apple parings, or mirrors. In this 1904 Halloween greeting card, the act of divination is depicted. A young woman in a darkened room is looking into a mirror, hoping to catch a glimpse of her future husband.
Today's Halloween ghosts and ghouls are often depicted as more fearsome and malevolent, and our customs and superstitions are scarier too. We avoid crossing paths with black cats, afraid that they might bring us bad luck. This idea has its roots in the Middle Ages, when many people believed that witches avoided detection by turning themselves into black cats.
But why has the popularity of Halloween exploded in the US? In the mid-20th century, Halloween began to be commercialized in the United States. Candy companies, costume manufacturers, and retailers saw the holiday as an opportunity for sales and marketing. The commercialization of Halloween contributed to its widespread popularity as it became a profitable industry. Through American influence, Halloween spread to other countries by the late 20th and early 21st century. Today, Americans spend an estimated $6 billion annually on Halloween, making it the country's second largest commercial holiday after Christmas. Halloween merchandise is available in the stores from August, and there is a huge amount of shelf space designated to it.
Halloween also gained popularity due to its focus on community and family. It became a holiday for children and families to come together, decorate their homes, carve pumpkins, and participate in fun and spooky activities.
Halloween-themed movies, TV shows, and books have played a significant role in promoting the holiday. Classics like It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and horror films featuring Halloween as a backdrop have contributed to its popularity.
Halloween provides an opportunity for people to express themselves creatively through costumes, decorations, and parties. Spot the wicked Brit witches! That was so well coordinated.
Yeah, I know, we rehearsed that clearly. It has become a social and cultural celebration where people can enjoy the thrill of being scared in a safe and fun environment.
As generations grew up celebrating Halloween, they passed on their traditions and fond memories to their children. This ensured the holiday's longevity.
In recent years, Halloween has also been embraced in other parts of the world due to globalization and the spread of American culture through entertainment and media.
More people are buying costumes for their pets. Americans spent nearly $500 million on costumes for their pets in 2021, more than double what they spent in 2010. The most popular costumes for pets are the pumpkin, followed by the hot dog, and the bumblebee in third place. Where does the spider come in this list?
Probably very low, if we're talking about these specific spider costumes.
They were an epic fail, weren't
They were, yeah. I can't believe they let me put them on, to be honest.
Poor little poodles.
So, what are you doing to celebrate Halloween this year? Please let us know in the comment section below.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to us on YouTube.